call me a god. You call me a god.
Halo, balik lagi Komandan di channel official tamsQ. Kali ini gua mau bahas soal cerita menarik. Salah satu warga diaspora, turunan warga diaspora nih, dari Suriname, Belanda, dan Indonesia. Kakeknya, buyutnya ada di Suriname. Nah, si cucu buyutnya ini berusaha mencari tahu tentang keluarganya yang ada di Indonesia, sisa keluarganya nih, generasi masa lalunya. Perjuangannya seperti apa sampai dia bertemu dengan keluarganya di Wonogiri. Dia memilih nama kakek buyutnya dari generasi pertamanya, yaitu Wongsodikromo. Yuk kita kenalan bareng sama Christa Shooters, atau nama barunya Christa Wongsodikromo. Seperti apa kisahnya? Kepoin terus, bukan Tamagotchi. Ciao, ciao.
Yeah. Everybody knows that I'm breaking down. Everybody knows I ain't faking now. Everybody knows my heart's vacant now. Yeah, she hates me now, I made mistakes but now I don't ever wanna be alone. I don't really ever feel at home. On my own, in the zone, that's the only way I know. Feeling low, about to blow back up. Here I won't ever let the doubt creep in. Gotta pop a couple more aspirin. I don't think I'll ever let you in. Easier to break it off best friends. I don't really understand myself. I don't really understand, need help. I don't wanna be left on the shelf. Couldn't even hear me if I yelled. It's so cold outside, I'm alone, I'm alright. It's so cold outside, I'm alone, I'm alright.
In 1930, they were kidnapped by the Dutch under colonial rule and to work on the plantations in Suriname. So after slavery got abolished, the city said that it's harder to find them. But my family from Wonogiri, they lived there for generations, so it was easier to find them. And
always feel like I could break now, but I never let it take me to that place now. I won't ever let my thoughts get away now. I got better things to do, picking fate now. I just wanna be the best, call me great now. I don't know if I'm okay or insane now. I remember better days on the playground, hoping I can find my way. Even when I'm feeling down, I fight. Even when I don't know what is right, I'ma pick a side and I'ma take pride. I will decide my fate and I will never let them tell me who I am. If you try to shake me, I'll be damned. Planet on the ground is where I stand. Never give up, that was always the plan. It's so cold outside.
I'm Christa Wongsodikromo. I'm 28 years old and I live in the Netherlands. I am a researcher. I'm also an organizer in the Netherlands. I do research about colonial history, but also the research I do is also my own family history. Yeah. My family is born in Suriname, and my family got in Suriname in 1930. They were kidnapped by the Dutch under colonial rule and to work on the plantations in Suriname. So after slavery got abolished, transatlantic slavery, they needed new people on the plantations, and So actually slavery didn't got abolished, but it got more updated, and they legalized it by taking people from India, China and Indonesia to Suriname with very low wages, because so unpaid work and slavery is illegal, so they make it legal by very low wages. And so I am the fourth generation, and when my great-grandparents arrived in Suriname, they got the last name Wongsodikromo, because in Indonesia they didn't got a second name, and under Dutch rule you had to take a last name, a second name. So they got it when they arrived in Suriname. And so in Suriname life it was very hard, working on the plantations, but also after working on the plantations life was also hard. So my great-grandparents got 7 or 8, I have to look it up, children in Suriname, but they already got 2 children in Indonesia. So they went to Suriname with 3 children, and two children were left behind in Indonesia.
I got nightmares in my head, I fear that the thoughts build up until I can't hear, that my mind fills up into a creature, and it haunts me somewhere much deeper. Anxiety, filling up every space, no privacy, and silently, it could build and build until you finally see, whoa, it's taking over, damn no closure, moving closer. No exposure, I just wanna be a loner. Some can't stay sober, looking over all their shoulders, like moving boulders just to get out of the home.
So my grandmother is the youngest of all the children, and when my father was born, he is born as a twin. He got adopted, and he and his twin brother got separated, and he got adopted by a missionary couple, and they worked in Papua. They adopted also a little girl there in Papua, and then they went to Suriname to work on the boarding schools in Suriname. And the boarding schools in Suriname were Christian boarding schools.
Some can't stay sober, looking over all their shoulders, like moving boulders just to get out of the home. It sucks, I've had enough, I don't wanna feel the stuck under the rug, all my problems that I shove. I got nightmares in my head, I fear that the thoughts build up until I can't hear, that my mind fills up into a creature, and it haunts me somewhere much deeper. I got nightmares.
But it was also very hard living on the boarding schools, because we weren't allowed to practice our own culture. We received punishments when we talked Japanese. When we practiced our own culture, we got punished physical punishments, like getting beaten on the back with objects. And yeah, the Japanese on these boarding schools got traumatized by practicing their own culture, and we had to be westernized. So that also created a division in the Japanese community, because the Japanese culture was seen as savage and Western culture was seen as better. So caused some division in the Japanese community. And my father got adopted, and he is raised in the Netherlands, and he got another first name, another last name. So he got Soeters as last name. And he's born as Wongsodikromo, but got another first and last name. And why my last name is Wongsodikromo again is because it was always my wish to have the name Wongsodikromo back.
I got nightmares in my head, I fear that the thoughts build up until I can't hear, that my mind fills up into a creature, and it haunts me somewhere much deeper. I got nightmares in my head, I fear that the thoughts build up until I can't hear, that my mind fills up into a creature, and it haunts me somewhere much deeper. I've been feeling weird, I can't seem to focus good enough. Nothing's really clear, sometimes it could be a little tough. I just need to feel like the end's in sight for me, but let's be really real, anxiety can foggy.
Maybe like 30 years ago, and they got reunited again with my father with his mother and with his twin brother. And it's hard in the Netherlands to get your last name back because there's financial obstacles, and my uncle, so the twin brother of my father, he helped me to get the last name back and to connect with the family again, to connect with the first generation that went to Suriname again. So I'm very proud of my last name because I'm doing research on colonial history, but it's very personal history also. I want to educate the community, but also educate Indonesia, but it's personal to me to have this to do this search.
I've been feeling weird, I can't seem to focus good enough. Nothing's really clear, sometimes it could be a little tough. I just need to feel like the end's in sight for me, but let's be really real, anxiety can foggy all this stuff. I've been feeling
so in the Netherlands, I am organizing an Indonesian community, and so I organize like talk shows because Suriname is in South America and Indonesia is in Asia, but both got colonized by the Dutch, so it connects like two countries, and to educate the Japanese Surinamese that we are Indonesians, and that we are from Indonesia, and we should not forget that. Because I see, especially the younger generations, they are like forgetting that before Suriname we also got a history, and I think it's important that we should never forget the suffering our ancestors went through, and that we have a country, a beautiful country, an amazing country, that is our home, and we didn't leave Indonesia voluntarily. We were forced. Some were manipulated. In Indonesia we didn't know where Suriname was because it's on the total opposite side of the world, and we should never forget what our ancestors have been through, and that we have a country where we are from.
I look at what's in front of me. I'm ambitious and I'm restless, yeah. Was an apprentice but possessed a different engine, so I asked a lot of questions and I learned a lot.
Dari ini.
Kota tua.
Bye, bajai.
Bajai. This is for first time for her.
Rise up and change. You don't strive to make gain. You don't hide from the pain.
The brother of my grandmother, he was sent to Indonesia to study there, and when he went to Indonesia, so he got an opportunity, and not all, it's like most Japanese don't get the opportunity to travel all across the world to Indonesia back again. So he took this opportunity to look for our family, and so that's how he found the family in Wonogiri, because the family there lives there for generations. And it's different from, because I got more family from Indonesia, from Jakarta, but I don't know who they are, where they are. In the city it's harder to find them, but my family from Wonogiri, they lived there for generations, so it was easier to find them. And so the brother of my grandmother, he went searching for the family in Indonesia. Then the twin brother of my father, he went searching for my father, and then I go back to Indonesia also to find the family again. So there's a lot of searching in our family history, and you know, even though all the many times of separation, we still feel connected, even though how big the distance is, even though how many generations went by. We still feel connected with Indonesia and family here, and it's all the way around too, because the family in Indonesia are still very tight. Families still living together, and they still feel very connected with us, with the family in Suriname, the family in the Netherlands. And I think that is very beautiful about also this country and the people here, is that it doesn't matter how long we are separated and how far the distance is and how many oceans, but we still feel connected.
Wake up, early mornings, late nights, hopping on a different flight. What's the meaning of life, eh? Wake up, same-ish, different day. Make a wish, call it pray.
It was, I only got a name and a place, so I went there with a friend of mine, so he has to translate and to help me searching. But it only took us like 50 minutes to find the family there because everyone knows each other. And when I arrived, they were very happy to see. It's not that, because there have been family members returned to Wonogiri, but I am the first of my generation that went back to Wonogiri, and they were very happy to have this connection still, and it's just family. It's not that, yeah, it's just family. They were very happy. It was emotional also to me, because it made me have a connection back with Indonesia. Yeah, it's important that, yeah, it made my connection with Indonesia more strong to also literally have a home here. And it was a beautiful meeting. Yeah.
Wake up, early mornings, late nights, hopping on a different flight. What's the meaning of life, ayy? Wake up, same-ish, different day. Make a wish, call it pray. Am I sick, am I okay, ayy? Stay up, late nights, still in pain. In my mind it decays as I try to make a change. See the sun, see it set, feel some pain, feel regret.
Yeah, so the first time I went to Indonesia, it was a very special feeling. Because suddenly you're in a country where everyone looks like you, and it's very alienating. I realize how alienating it is to live in a country where, yeah, nobody looks like you, or almost nobody looks like you. And then I go back to Indonesia, and then I don't know, I feel connected with the people here, and I feel like I can blend in. I'm not standing out all the time anymore. I feel like the tension on my shoulders, it got finally released to be here. I also thought about my ancestors. That's their biggest wish, to go back to Indonesia. The traveling to Indonesia from the Netherlands, I realized how big the distance is. So when I was in the plane, it's so far away from the Netherlands, but to Suriname it's like twice as big. It's one ocean more. And traveling to Indonesia, I was like thinking like, whoa, it's so far away, and they did it by boat. And what were they thinking when they were on the boat? Like for 1.5 months, they must have realized that, yeah, they would never return to Indonesia. So that was also very important to me to realize how big distance is. It must be very emotional for them. And yeah, when I went back to Indonesia, I got like, I don't know, I arrived here, and I got some answers on questions I never asked, like I should migrate out of the Netherlands, and I'm doing some activist work in the Netherlands, and I thought it's not, I should stop with that. And I don't know, Indonesia brings me a lot. It brings me closer to myself, to make better choices in life. But I don't know how these realizations come, but they just come when I'm here. I can connect with myself again.
Feel some pain, feel regret, all the same. What is next? I'm to blame for my head. Life, it changes in many different ways, yeah. You turn the page and you see a new day, yeah. Be the same or you go and make a name, yeah. Listen to hate or help someone who's in pain, yeah. We all want love and we all wanna be great, yeah. It's not enough, so we keep running the race, yeah. This life is tough if you let it be that way, yeah. Sit back and love your own journey every day. I got a deep thoughts in my bed, got me feeling like a weak spot in my head, and I ask myself to please stop. Take a breath, need to get all of these deep thoughts.
I think Japanese names are beautiful. It connects us with ourselves, but also our communities, you know, our own people with each other. It connects us with each other, and I think it's sad that Japanese names are slowly disappearing, because that is who we are, and it tells a lot about culture. You know, it's important to keep it intact, for ourselves, but also for our own people.
How about Jakarta? So hot, right?
On a different flight, what's the meaning of life, ayy? Wake up, same-ish, different day. Make a wish, call it pray. Am I sick, am I okay, ayy? Stay up, late nights, still in pain. In my mind, it decays as I try to make a change. See the sun, see it set, feel some pain, feel regret. All the same, what is next? I'm to blame for my head, Life, it changes in many different ways, yeah. You turn the page and you see a new day, yeah. Be the same or you go and make a name, yeah. Listen to hate or help someone who's in pain, yeah. We all want love and we all wanna be great, yeah. It's not enough, so we keep running the race.
I like Padang food. Nasi Padang. Yeah.
Maybe another?
Maybe another. I like tongseng. Tongseng. It's the first thing I ate when I was for the second time in Wonogiri. I ate tongseng. I like that.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah, it's not enough, so we keep running the race, yeah.
What's your favorite food, maybe?
I like tongseng.
Got deep thoughts in my bed, got me feeling like a weak spot in my head, and I ask myself to please stop. Take a breath, need to get all of these deep thoughts out my head, yeah. I just wanna be known, I just wanna be home. Feel like I'm all alone and I need to do it on my own. I just wanna be known, I just wanna be home. Feel like I'm all alone and I need to do it on my own, yeah. I live for music, yeah, I love to do it, yeah. It's therapeutic and I need it to get through it, yeah. I keep on moving, yeah, I keep on doing, yeah. I keep improving so people can feel it too, and go on and fix their lives one decision at a time. One vision, one mind, we're winning this grind. Okay, let's make each other proud. Turn the future into now, turn this world upside down, yeah. I don't wanna feel the pain no more, I just wanna make a change, restore humanity. The sanity is leaving for the vanity. I plan to be close with my family, substantially avoiding all calamity. Financially stable, it's a fantasy, it's blasphemy. I holler out loud cause I'm crying out in agony, I just wanna help people, yeah. Cause we all just equal, and we all just fearful, those who deceitful, yeah. But if we all just work hard, yeah, and we let down our guards, yeah, we can open up our hearts and figure out how to heal ourselves. I got a lot of deep thoughts in my bed, got me feeling like a weak spot in my head, and I ask myself to please stop. Take a breath, need to get all of these deep thoughts out my head, yeah. I just wanna be known, I just wanna be home. Feel like I'm all alone and I need to do it on my own. I just wanna be known, I just wanna be home. Feel like I'm all alone and I need to do it on my own, yeah.